The finale opens with Wolf narrating how everything has gone wrong. Ripper has completely turned the tables, defeating the bad guys at their own game and gaining full authority from the governor to eliminate crime. What starts as crime control quickly spirals into something extreme. The entire city is transformed into a rigid, perfect system. Under Ripper's rule, even minor offenses are punished, small-time criminals are rounded up, ordinary people are criminalized for trivial things, and the city becomes unrecognizable. Ironically, even those who relied on crime, like security guards and reporters, begin losing their purpose in this overly controlled world. Meanwhile, the bad guys are locked in prison, stuck in miserable conditions, and struggling to escape. Each member has attempted something, tunneling, hacking, plumbing routes, but nothing has worked so far. Their frustration grows as Ripper visits, taunting them and reinforcing her belief that they are nothing more than criminals who belong behind bars. The situation worsens when even someone like Guard Gary is thrown into prison for breaking a rule, showing how extreme Ripper's system has become. That's when the team finally finds an opportunity. Snake trades precious toilet paper through the prison plumbing systems to retrieve Webb's real laptop from evidence. With the laptop, Webbs analyzes the prison's strict routine and discovers a predictable pattern. Using perfect timing and a bit of chaos, the team executes their escape. They trick the Ripper bots, fight their way through, and finally break out of prison. However, their escape doesn't go unnoticed for long. Ripper upgrades her bots, making them hypersensitive, not just to crime, but to any imperfection, minor mistakes, social missteps, even harmless quirks. Now free, the bad guys initially consider leaving the city behind and starting fresh somewhere else. But as they look around at the place filled with their memories, they hesitate. Wolf realizes something important. Their obsession with being perfect criminals led them down the wrong path. He comes to a new understanding. Perfection itself is the real problem. Before they can decide their next move, Ripper's bots find them again. They're saved at the last second by Tiffany Fluffit, who explains how Ripper's rules have gone too far, criminalizing normal behavior. Society has become suffocating and people are desperate for change. That's when Wolf makes his decision. They're not leaving, they're going to save the city. To do this, they form a plan. Tiffany helps them broadcast the message to the entire city, while Shark and Piranha return to prison to free the other inmates. Despite some comedic confusion, especially over forgetting the password, they eventually succeed and release everyone. At the same time, Wolf hijacks Ripper's broadcast system and delivers a powerful message to the citizens. He explains that nobody's perfect, and that trying to force perfection only destroys what's good. He encourages people to embrace their flaws and break the rules that don't make sense. Inspired, the citizens begin rebelling, committing harmless imperfections everywhere. The overloaded Ripper bots, now programmed to react to everything, can't keep up and begin malfunctioning. Chaos spreads across the city as everyone embraces being a little bad, overwhelming Ripper's system completely. As the bots fail, Ripper tries to regain control, but it's too late. The city has turned against her rigid rules. The bad guys confront her, cleverly manipulating her own system, triggering rule violations that cause her bots to turn on her instead. In the end, Ripper is defeated by her own zero-tolerance system and ends up imprisoned herself. With Ripper gone, the city returns to normal, not perfect but balanced. People regain their freedom, and even the museum reopens with a new exhibit celebrating rule breakers. The bad guys, now back together and free, reflect on their victory. They realize they don't need to be perfect at what they do, they just need to be themselves. And with that, they return to what they love most. The episode ends with Wolf rallying the team for a new heist, declaring that it's crime time once again, this time without the pressure of perfection, ready to embrace the chaos ahead.